has a slight delay when I go live, a delay I've been underestimating. So a lot of the YouTube videos start very weird and awkward. Oh, well. Sometimes they're on time, sometimes they're not. It's just random when it happens. But we'll hope for the best. Hi, YouTube. Welcome to another live stream. Or if you're watching the recording, welcome to the past. Triple game night, let's rock it. That's all you get, YouTube. That's your intro. If you want the good intro, come to Twitch. The Twitch people get the good intro. The YouTube people get substandard. Let's get backup chat rolling, chat. And time to talk about pipe. Yes, thank you for the link. The YouTube video, the YouTube stream is now live. For those of you that want to partake in lurking or don't mind lurking to help build up numbers, that means I'm pulling up YouTube chat when you hear me twice. Remember when you guys used to be able to be members on YouTube? I remember. I remember, chat. But we had a ton of watch hours this week, so we're going to get there pretty quick. I'm not going to do the days anymore because it's too random, like telling you guys how many days away we are. But we'll get there. I see you lurkers on YouTube. Thank you. Let me catch up a little bit on chat. New heroes, super fun. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't even logged. I feel like half the heroes already, Derpy. I feel like I have so many to go. Oh, God, Arden, really? Wait, did the bird go away? Or is that the one that you saved? I've been in that phase, though, where I wake up every few hours. It's an exhausting way to sleep. The one you saved. See, the one you saved is the one keeping you up. You're such a sweetheart. You're such a sweetheart. All right, chat, are you ready? I didn't take any pictures of this. Just so you know. Not a single picture. Oh, yeah. We were supposed to put... Chat, you guys taught me this last stream. In YouTube, I'm supposed to pull up my dashboard. Right? And I'm supposed to stick the name Stardew in the title of the stream. And that makes discoverability better. I believe you guys were teaching me, and that was the consensus. What? Why is it not? Show me the answers, YouTube. I want to tell a pipe laying story. Hurry up. There. I did it. I did it. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. Oh my God, that's so exciting, Derpy. That makes me really happy. And thank you for the bits, Alma Brocode. I appreciate you, buddy. It's back with his parents, but they expect to see it again. Yeah, probably. Probably. All right, chat, here we go. So yesterday, chat, I have this problem in my house called being stupid. No. No. Yesterday, early in the morning, me and Lady Mac had a really weird conversation. I said, I'm gonna fix the hose today. So when I turn my hose on outside, it water leaks out of the spindle. And it's been like that for a while, but it's gotten really bad this summer, where I'm losing like probably 40% of the pressure from the spindle. So there's like a lake of water by the hose by the time I'm done watering the garden. So I decided I would fix it. Now the spindle I can't take it apart from outside because it won't work. I don't know. Like, I could not figure out why the hell I couldn't break it free. But no matter what I did, I couldn't break it free. It was turning the whole internal plumbing in the house. I was turning it so hard, so I had to stop. So what I had to do was 16 feet away from the spindle is where the pipe connects to the main water line. So 16 feet of pipe away is where I had to cut the pipe. Luckily, I did have access to it on that side in a space that's 12 inches by 8 inches wide. That's where I had to work. 12 inches by 8 inches wide. It was either that or remove my furnace stack, which I wasn't willing to do. But I figured it was enough room to get my hands in there. I could see from the side. Everything was okay, right? No, it wasn't. The pipes up there were an amalgamation of... Wait, I should show you what the pipe looked like. I have it. Hold on. All right, chat, I'm going to show my pipe on stream. Look at this nonsense. That's what the pipe fitting looked like that it was connected to. Just run, next to run, turning next to run. So I removed all of this. And I was like, I'm going to replace it with a proper piece, basically. I don't want to put this on my desk. It's so dirty. And I had every single fitting I needed already, because of course I did. Because I'm Nomac, right? So I started doing it. I cut the pipe. Remember, I have to turn the main water line off while I do this. So our house has no water for as long as this takes me. I told Lady Mac, should be no longer than an hour or two. And chat, I feel like you'd be proud of her. I feel like she did this for you, chat. She said, what if I have to poop? And I said, do you have to poop? She goes, you never know. I was like, what? Babe, if you happen to have a surprise poop, then I guess you'll have to just leave it in there. You get one flush. That's all you get when the water's off. Make it a good one. Goodness gracious. And the job totally would have taken me only an hour or two, chat. It would have. If it weren't for those darn kids. It took me 7 hours total. And the reason is twofold. Number one, my pipe cutter is getting dull and cutting the pipes was very slow. Number two, I had to go to Home Depot in the middle. Number three, it really, really sucks trying to do intricate pipe work in a 12 by 8 window. 12 inches by 8 inches window. That's like the size of a shoebox trying to stick your hands in there and work on pipes and stuff. Number three, I could not, for the life of me, get the goddamn spigot out of the house. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not going to go get it to show you because it's such a big piece of metal. But so the way, if you ever seen a hose on the outside of a house, the way it works is it spins into a spindle connector. Okay. And it's not a normal like solder joint or shark bite. It's a spindle. It does that because it compresses the rubber washer and creates this tight seal, but you can replace it. That's why you do it that way, so that you could untwist it if you need to replace that piece. They soldered it. Whoever put it in 1970 something soldered it. You're not supposed to, because then you can't remove it. So it was twisted still, but then they soldered the twist on top of that. So I was trying to break metal the whole time, which I never would have been able to do without snapping the pipes inside. So that's what took so long. And that took me forever. How would I have ever predicted that? You know what I mean? I wish our house was all... I would go to PEX. PEX is plastic piping. All of my piping is still copper. But when I sell the house, I don't want it to be 20% PEX and 70. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be mixed. I'm just trying to keep it copper before we sell it, you know? But in the next house, I'll never use copper again. Never again. I'm done with copper forever. One shark bite valve, chat, is $12. $12 per valve. They're this big. They're $12. And people steal them all the time because when I was there, I kept opening, like, I kept taking the pieces I needed and I kept getting empty packages. I had a whole pile of them by the time I found what I needed because that Home Depot just gets robbed for their plumbing pieces over and over again. I didn't realize it was soldered because it was inside the house, inside the walls. And you're not supposed to solder that piece. So yeah, I did not know. It was soldered 12 inches into the house. So I cut the pipe 16 feet into the house to loosen it. I did eventually get it out of the house. I did eventually get it replaced. But here's the kicker, chat. I thought I was all done. I had all the pipes connected. Everything looked good. I was like, fuck yeah, man. I did a really good job. I cleaned up the water flow, which is going to give me better water pressure. One of the valves I bought from Home Depot was faulty. So I turned the main water line on and it started spraying water out right away. And then I messed with it for like 30 minutes trying to think maybe I seated it wrong, maybe it's not tight enough. It was just bad. Well, it was one that I already had that I bought during my last plumbing project. It's funny you say that, Castle, because I went to Home Depot and I bought 4 more of all 3 fitting types because they give you a 25% discount if you buy 4. And I was like, I'll use them eventually. It's me. I'll definitely use these at some point. Luckily, PEX connectors and copper connectors, the shark bites are universal, so I can use both of them. But the reason I had an extra is because I always buy an extra. I do that. I'm in agreement with you guys. But the hard part was taking shark bite valves apart is really difficult, especially when you don't have a lot of space. So I had to somehow take all of it apart, and the faulty valve wouldn't disconnect from the line. I fought with that goddamn valve so long that I eventually got my cutters out. And by cutters, I mean my fucking jigsaw. And I cut the pipe back out again because I was so angry at one point that it wouldn't come loose. And it's because the fitting was defective. So since the fitting was defective, I had to do all that work over again and completely redo it. It was a nightmare. And then I finally finished at the end. And I told Lady Mac I was not able to fix the hot water line downstairs because I just didn't have time. It took me so long. So you guys know I go to bed at around between 3 and 5 p.m. By the time I got done, it was 4:30 in the afternoon. This is why we didn't stream yesterday. It was already 4:30. I hadn't had dinner yet. I hadn't had a shower yet. Did I mention I had to keep going outside to mess with the hose outside? And the heat index was 110 degrees. And it was noon and 3 p.m. and fucking hot the whole time. So I go outside, I drip sweat, and I go back inside where it's cold, and I get cold. It's probably why I don't feel good today. Yeah. God, it was a nightmare. And, but I turned it on the second time, and nothing leaked, and everything was great. The hose works, it doesn't leak, everything's fine now. It was a happy ending, at least. But now, chat, do you want the embarrassing part of this story? Do you guys want the embarrassing part of the story now? Or should we skip that part? Just the heat index, Pims, not the actual temperature. Look at exclamation point weather right now. Look at this. It's currently 80 Fahrenheit. It's 11:30 at night in Ohio. 73% humidity. Yeah, it's been just dandy. Stay the hero? You don't want the embarrassing story? The basement's not going to flood. I checked it like 10 times. We're good. So chat, you know, my downstairs sink has had problem with the hot water for the last, I don't know, 6 months. Meaning when I turn the hot water on, it comes out if you turn it on a little bit. But if you turn it on a lot, it dries up real fast and some water stops coming out. The hot water works at every other tap in the house, though. All of them work. just not this one. So I was like, it must be binding, right? Because the tight pipes were real tight together up in the ceiling above the bathroom. So when I redid the cold water line, I unbinded it so they weren't like touching each other really tight. And I was like, that's gonna fix it. And it didn't. So I started Googling what could cause this problem. And it was like, it's probably this, this, or this. And like one of the things said, make sure it's turned on. And I was like, well, obviously it's fucking turned on. I have hot water in the whole house. It was turned off under the sink this whole time. I don't even know how it happened, because why would I have turned it off? I was like, maybe one of the kids got in there and I didn't know. I have no idea. But yeah, it's one of those stupid quarter turn valves, so you only have to turn it a little to turn it all the way off. I think what was tricking me was if you turn the water on a little bit came out because it wasn't turned off all the way. So I could get a little water out, and that's what was confusing me. But yeah, I guess that's the first thing I'll try every time after this. Good morning, Schnuffle. Only 97 Pims, my goodness. Gonna be a hot summer. How would I mean, maybe I bumped it sticking something in there. I guess it's possible. Like sticking something underneath the sink. But man. Man. I went upstairs and I told Lady Mac, I said to her, I said, do you want the good news or the embarrassing news first? And she immediately, embarrassing! Thanks, babe. I'm only embarrassed because that's probably the first place I should have checked. Not because it was turned off. I have no idea how it got turned off. Like, none. Oh, man. So, yeah. The good news is I didn't have to redo the hot water pipes. You think I turned it off and I don't remember? I keep trying to think of why. I've never worked on that sink. It's in the unremodeled bathroom. Why would I have ever turned it off? I can't figure it out. Who cares? I guess it's fixed now. Audrey, don't side with my wife. Come on. Solidarity. I also wanted to give an update, chat, on the solar situation. I checked the solar battery this morning while it was charging, chat, and it's doing pretty good, I think. It's doing pretty good. I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. Stream will love this. It's also interesting that you can see, I love that it shows the wattages on here. So here, this is in the morning where the solar panel's only pulling 7 watts in. And the 52 watts out is I'm charging my drill batteries. My goal is to, going forward, not charge any lawn care batteries or drill batteries or tool batteries on anything but solar going forward. And that's what I did. I'm such a nerd. I don't care. It's okay, Audrey. Most of chat sides with my wife on most things. Was it always off since I bought the house? No, only the last 6 months or so. Only about the last 6 months. I know because I had to start brushing my teeth upstairs because there was no hot water and I have sensitive teeth. And that was like 6 months ago. So I must have turned it off for something or bumped it or a kid got in there. I have no idea what happened. None. Also, I have a cute picture, chat, for you if we want some cute. In the start of stream has everything, chat. So I took Jonah to Home Depot, mainly because Lady Mac was very stressed out and she had a lot of kids today. So I was like, I'll just take Jonah with me, even though I knew I had to carry heavy stuff today. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stick him on the push cart and see how he does. And he loved it. As you can see, he had a great time. He was very excited in his little Spider-Man shoes. If you bring him down a shirt that has like a dinosaur on it, chat, he'll say, Where's the Spidey shirt? Where is it? Well, I brought you a dinosaur shirt, but where's the Spidey shirt? I'll go get one, I guess. I feel that, Sweet Daddy Jones. I feel that. That's hopefully the last of the crap I need for the backyard. That cart right there. And the person who's gonna ruin it all. All in one picture. I looked over at Jonah today when he's playing in his sandbox chat. And he's taking the sand out with a shovel and just fling it into the yard. And I was like, but bud, you're not gonna have any sand in your sandbox. And he said, I'm fixing it. Okay. I guess if that's how we fix it, that's how we fix it. What can you do, chat? So anyway, chat, yeah, that was my last 2 days. How are you doing? How are you, chat? You good? Have a good couple days? Oh, God. I can't believe what a nightmare that plumbing thing was. The new fixture looks gorgeous on the outside of the house, though. The other fixture was 50 years old. It's amazing that it lasted that long. It was the original fixture for my house, meaning more than 50 years old. Like, crazy, right? Like, man, that thing lasted a long time. Because they soldered it on. Nobody could replace it. People have probably been trying to replace it for the last 20 years. Yeah. Oh, nice, Arden. Very nice. Heck yeah. Arden, I found aphids on my cabbages yesterday. We just planted them. They've been in the garden for like 3 days, and they had aphids on them already. Yeah. So I'm going to have to put something on the cabbages. The cabbages are what gets eaten by aphids every year in our yard. Every year. I think I'm going to put some 7 in those planters and see if that helps. But I turned over one of the leaves and there were like 6 of them. There was a ton of them. We do need ladybugs. We found out that our local nursery sells ladybugs. For those who don't know this, ladybugs are carnivores exclusively. Yeah, they should be called killer bugs, not ladybugs. So if you put them in your garden, they might not stay. They might leave and go to other parts of your neighborhood, but they are carnivorous little creatures. Yeah. Ladybugs, if you have them in your garden, it's awesome. They're really, really good for your garden because everything they eat hurts your garden, basically. So if you have them hanging around all the time, that's really good news. The problem is if you buy ladybugs and you release them into your yard, it's not like the ladybugs go, we should stay here and live here. They might all leave and go somewhere else. So you just have to hope some of them decide to live near your yard. Did you, Arden? Yeah, never kill a ladybug if you find one. Always immediately try to put them outside because they kill a lot of really shitty bugs. Yeah. Do you, Arden? Yeah. Do you really, Jake? Ladies can't be killers? I guess they could be. If you look at it from that perspective. You're going to California on Friday? Heck yeah. Just to visit or a conference or crime fighting? Something in between? Yeah. I'm really happy that I got the plumbing thing fixed, though. It was driving me crazy because I was wasting... I think I was wasting approximately 10 gallons of water every time I watered the garden. The way I figured that math out is I put a bucket underneath the drip, and it didn't catch all of the drip, but it caught like maybe 50% of it, and I filled that whole bucket up to the top, and it was overflowing in one gardening watering. So if I'm saving 10 gallons of water every watering, I'll take it. Especially since I'll water the garden a lot this year. If I just water the garden, you know, 10 times... That's a lot of saved water, so that's a good thing. Did he really, Griffin? Maybe I'll release a thing of... they were like $3, $4. Maybe I'll release a pack of ladybugs and just hope for the best. It can't hurt, right? If it'll help, hopefully. Hopefully there's a lot of food in my yard but now that I'm already seeing aphids, maybe they'll start... They're like, oh, look at all this food. We should stay here. So, we'll see. Yeah, we'll think about it. You know, we didn't grow cannabis this year. It's kind of sad, chat. I feel like some people were hoping for that. Also, here's a question, chat. Should we even play Stardew, or should we just do the sponsored segment right away? I'm thinking we just skip Stardew, go straight into sponsored content instead. I usually do it at 1 a.m., but they asked me to do it after 1 hour. This was a really finicky contract negotiation. Probably because everything happened in the last 48 hours. We did get it all sorted, but it literally all in the last 48 hours. For something that needs to happen today. It was a lot of back and forth really quickly to make everything come together. Oh gosh, Arden, yeah. Aw, that's so fun, Pims. Heck yeah. Well, enjoy yourself. Yeah, the contract was really strange, but it was also a game that I feel like a lot of people wanted to see in the community, so I really wanted to make it come together in time. It's made by the same team that made Legend of Keepers, which we did like 3 sponsored streams for. So it's made by the same company. And, you know, I usually like to try to focus my sponsored content on stuff I think people really like. River and Hippo are having a boys' weekend. I think that means laying around the house trying not to be hot. That's probably mostly what they're going to do, is my guess. I've been thinking all week this week, chat, that Europeans traditionally don't have central air conditioning. And how I don't think I could even exist like that anymore. Oh no, Castle. That's not good. Pizza and swimming and you're spot on. There you go. There you go. Right, Arden? There's no way. It's been in the mid-90s all week. And the humidity's been 70, 80, and 90% all week. So heat index 105 to 110 every day. It's just been exhausting, man. You walk outside and you just feel like you're sweating immediately. Like, because it's just so sticky and muggy out there. It just feels like you're walking into a sauna in your backyard. It's so humid and nasty. Also, you know what happens in really humid conditions, chat? Mosquitoes everywhere. So I walk outside just to like water the garden and I get like 3 mosquito bites. So yeah, I get to be hot, miserable, and itchy all at the same time. It's just lovely. Yeah. Right now it's 80 and 73% humidity right now. And it's nighttime. Wait, does blood type determine if mosquitoes like you? Mosquitoes do like me. If I'm outside with my wife, she doesn't get any bites and I get all of them. They completely ignore her. I do know that there's some sort of pheromone that they prefer. I've read about this before. Mosquitoes do prefer some people over other people. It's a thing for them. Unfortunately for Gideon, whatever I have that makes it happen, he also has it. Because Lady Mac had them all outside the other day. 5 boys, 0 mosquito bites on 4 of them, and Giddy had like 5 mosquito bites on his body. So he's the new yeah, deterrent for everybody else. Yeah. Now I'm not going to be able to unsee that. Thanks a lot, Argo. Really, Kinamara, goodness. I should do something like that too. We have so many mosquitoes right now. Yeah, your sister's the same way. Yeah, it's so weird because my wife always thinks there's not a lot of mosquitoes outside. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm out there. That's why you think that. She's like, what do you mean? I haven't seen any mosquitoes. No? I've got like 3 bites on one area of my leg all together in a little triangle. Oh God, Belf, that's so silly. They look like nice boobs. Does that really change it? You want me to go into my neighbor's yards, gamer tech, and start throwing chlorine in their yards? I could see that, Gambler. I'm also very sweaty outside because I'm usually the only one working out there. Obviously, we can't put the kids to work. This isn't Frostpunk. And Lady Mac's usually wrangling children. Really, Iron Bar, huh? Apparently a newbie. Apparently. They just get together for a good Nomag bite. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's all my updates though, chat. So I guess we'll skip Stardew today. I think that's where we are. Oh, so if I'm sweating, breathing heavy from digging in the yard. Oh God, Gambler, no thank you. I'm the water cooler for the mosquitoes. You saying they're passing gossip while they drink my blood? Yeah. You know what I find intriguing is that the male mosquito is what, 20 times bigger than the female? And I don't even think it bites. Right? I don't think it even bites. It looks scarier than the female, but its job is like to reproduce and die. So all it does is reproduce and then die. Really, Snuffle? Not me. My brother used to be that person, though, chat. You guys ever know someone who did this? He would let the mosquito bite him and then smash him when it was full of blood. So there'd be like a blood splatter on his arm. And all I could ever think was, but then you'll have a mosquito bite! Why would you wait? Just for the disgusting factor. Now you're gonna be itchy. Silly, silly, chat. Not me. No, chat. Good news, though, chat. As of right now, we have seen every single plant sprout in the garden except for one. So potatoes, beans sprouted just today. The radishes sprouted, cucumbers, zucchini, squash, all of the melons, the tomatillos. The last one left is none of the carrots have sprouted yet. So that's the final piece is the carrots. I don't know if they just take a long time to sprout, but we haven't got a single one yet. Hi, H2O, how are you? Interesting, Jake. Regional taste? It is Courtney. Hi, Courtney. Carrots are a pain. Yankee blood. Yeah, the carrot seeds were really, really weird. I had never seen seeds like that. Carrots and begonias had really weird seeds. Like, carrot seeds almost don't look like seeds, right? They look like sawdust. Like, they're like little wood chips, it looks like. But hopefully they'll still grow. I'm hoping it just takes a long time. Having a cat named Carrot, yes, they are a pain. It's a mood. It's a mood. All right, chat. I'm going to change my stream title. If I can type. Wait, how do I spell sponsored? There's an M in there, right? It's in there somewhere. One typo and chat just rips me to pieces. There's nothing I can do to avoid it. I feel like you guys get excited when there's a typo. You're like, yes, let's get him. Let's see. Turn on my timers. Chad, this next section of stream will be a sponsored segment of stream. We're playing an awesome game, though. Well, I mean, I haven't played it yet, but a game that I feel like a lot of you will be interested in. The visual panel is already in my profile. The timer is now turned on. The game is called Sandwalkers. There it is. I think we're good to go, chat. Alerts are going to be turned off during the duration of the sponsored segment. Because you know why? You know why, chat. Listen, you don't know how to behave, Destinovas. No, you can't blame me for your misbehaving, chat. You know what? I forgot about that, Arden. I should put a board on there. Maybe it's too late because I planted them like a week ago. But maybe I should put a board in the bags with them. Chat's a reflection of the streamer. Who told you that? Don't use my words against me. How dare you? Okay, chat. Wait, there's a typo in the timer. Well, there's not a space between your copy. To be fair, I copy and pasted that. So that one's not my fault. There we go. All right, chat, let's open the game. Let's have some fun. They sent me this awesome description of the game. And when I was reading the description of the game, I was like, I should just read this to chat. Like, it's like the best.
The trees. From the sun, they gave shade.
Oh, let's watch the intro.
From the wind, they gave shelter. They filtered the water, kept the soil from washing away. They gave us life, but between two trees. Now the trees are so far from each other. I am Vavzez, teller of the 13th caravan of the Macabre, the only one still living. As it was for the 12 before us, our mission was to plant a new tree, to serve as a city for climatic refugees. We joined the many who failed in their task. May our experience serve you well.
They're trying to save civilization.
You, the 14th caravan, who are tasked with continuing the work of the Macabre. Escort your botanists to the ends of the world. Create a new haven, that the caravan that follows you may go even further. And continue our quest for knowledge that will one day allow the 15th, the 16th, the 100th, to repair the ancient folly that made this world hostile to life.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, that was a cool intro. Today is the first day of early access, chat. It just released today. I do want to pull something up real quick. They didn't ask me to do this. I just want to do this. Hold on. Oh, okay, here it is. I got it. Okay, here it is. The description of the game says, it's a roguelike turn-based exploration game. Build a team, traverse varied hostile environments, face countless dangers, and gain knowledge that will help you find and resurrect the mother tree. Ooh, mama. is the mother's tree's name. Every decade, the tribe sends caravans of adventurers into the, is it Fithi? The meteorological chaos that keeps the Uano tribes isolated. Their mission, here it is, to establish diplomatic and trade relations, to explore and reclaim the lands left at the mercy of monsters and pirates, and to plant a new city tree that can become the refugee for the Emka and their allies. And it says, regardless of the success or failure, the caravans must send their memories they have gained back to the capital using the Christosphere, which is the thing we saw in the trailer. I was like, man, if that doesn't sound like something half the community would play, I don't know what does. So, yeah. Is nature hostile towards humans? That might be slightly backwards. But I mean, also, I feel like there's probably a case to be made. You know? This game is called Sandwalkers. I need to clean the bottom of my teacup. It's sticky. I mean, I feel like nature is benign, though, right? Because it doesn't have intent. Like, the nature is not sentient against us, right? It's just naturally is what it is. Okay, teacup ready to go. I don't want to have a sticky stream. Dart. We're learning together, chat, so this will be all of us doing this together, learning and figuring things out. Remember, day one of early access, so there may be bumps along the way. Let's all just be prepared for that. Yeah, for sure, Derpy, for sure. Hi, Bunny, how are you? Oh, the loading thing is cute. Look. It's one of those little things.
One macabre proverb says, for newborns, the sun has always existed. They do not know it only just appeared. For us, the expanse of chaotic weather known as the Fithi has always existed. Yet it is only 3 centuries old. That is enough, however, to forget the pleasant weather of antiphytic legends. The shade of Umama, mother of all trees.
Umama.
To recover this mythical past, the Makar tribe sent caravans into the Fithi on a one-way trip east. It was their foolhardy hope that the lost Umama be found, as only Umama could restrain the Fithi.
Sorry, chat. I'm very sniffly. Okay, so basically they're sending out caravans into the east, knowing they may not survive. Bunny, are we going to do that thing where you never turn your air conditioner on again? Even though it's 100 degrees outside? Derpy! Hi, Argo. It's because we have a sponsored segment to do. You stay here with me and do this with me. All you have to do is turn it on. We're not going to argue, Bunny. Turn it on for 30 minutes and then off the rest of the day. Just to take the heat of the day off in the evening. Oh, is that an iron bar? Maybe I misread. Okay. Simply imagine wisdom gone with the wind, time erasing the scenery, all the knowledge lost and erased. I believe we are Snack Chat, by the way. I believe that is us, right? I speak of us, our bodies, our minds, our world. Are we merely supported by giants of old? No, for we are the ones carrying them forward. Oh, how frail they are, as fragile as crystals, as delicate as butterflies' wings, as ephemeral as a footprint in a sand dune. Listen to the story of Tallulah, botanist of the 7th caravan. Take on this knowledge, add to it, refine it, then pass it on once again, and let it make its way down the gentle slope of existence. Soon after the start of their journey, a storm had taken the 7th caravan by surprise. Separated from her peers, Tallulah sought refuge, but only ended up buried in sand. When the storm passed, she re-emerged, having consumed what little resources she had. She's also a snack. You can see her tail. Yeah? Derpy? Is that where we are? Supplies are at the heart of survival for caravaneers. Tallulah's are depleted. She is in danger. Each move has an associated supply cost. When caravanners run out of supplies, their health gets consumed instead. Oh. This is the current quest goal. The compass points to it in a straight line, but it may lack precision or be totally absent depending on the information at your disposal. Survive is what it says to do. That's how hard could that be? 7th caravan, serene, no neutral events. Oh, neutral events. Harmless. Enemies ambushes, harmless. Starving. Supplies are crucial to the caravan survival. Supplies run out. Caravanner's health goes down. Each move comes with a cost. The sun has no effect right now. Memory points. Gathering memories grants you memory points with which you will be able to unlock new buffs in the crystal library before starting a new journey. So the roguelike aspect of this is kind of told within the story, right? Do you know what I mean? Meaning, like, you send out caravans, and when they fail, they send back resources to the main colony to try to learn and get better, right? It's similar to other games that do that, where the actual roguelike aspect of the game is part of the storytelling. I'm gonna lose 10% of my health just by moving. Okay, we see an objective there. It looks like cactus. Some cacti are edible. This is basic Uwandian knowledge, crucial to the survival of the Emka caravans. These did not taste of much, but caravaneers knew not to expect much, and Tallulah even more so. All right, chat, we're gonna eat some cactus. Are you hungry? Hold right-click to move the camera while keeping the caravan still. Use this to scout for objectives and plan your route. Your current goal is in the southeast. I still don't get any supplies for that. My supplies is still 0. I think that's what this is. So this is basically the tutorial, right? Because this is it's telling us what happened to the 7th caravan, because it said we're going to be the 13th caravan, right? Oh yeah, the 15 out of 15. I'm no longer starving. I wonder what this is then. I guess we'll find out. Oh wow, the map's huge. Oh, so it says moving costs 2 food. 2 food. And now we're back at 15 food. Nom 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 nom. I assume this will unlock a ton of the map. Yep. There's a beetle up there. I'm gonna assume that it is not friendly. After crawling alone for ages, Tallulah finally reached the Sea of Sand, where she had been separated from her caravan. Tellers she recalled from her childhood would talk of antiphytic legends regarding the Seas of Sand, which had once supposedly been covered in water. The grains of sand would have merely emerged been the dust of seashells laying at the bottom. The movement cost the caravan depends on terrain type. It might sometimes be more efficient to go around. It just wants to hug me with its mandibles, is that it? I agree, Derpy. We can only carry 15, but being able to carry much more than that would be better. Maybe it's going to be like Darkest Dungeon, though, where they don't do that. What is this? Oh, not enemy. Wait, did I eat it? I may have eaten that. I'm gonna go straight to the cactus and get the supplies. What is this? Oh, it's my caravan. Tallulah wasn't surprised but could not refrain from feeling some measure of disappointment. Hoping for the impossible was, after all, what fueled the caravans. The desert was no place for prudishness. Tallulah gathered what remained of the cargo. That is to say, not much at all. As Tallulah prayed, she thought she heard the sand whine. One would sometimes hear the dunes cry, but this thought was quickly wiped away as something emerged from the sand. The protector had survived. Whoa. Is it an elephant? Caravan is held together by its faith and its mission. This makes hope a crucial resource. If it falls to zero, the caravan disbands and abandons its quest. Oh. So people have to remain hopeful of your decisions. I'm sure that won't come back to haunt me later. Many different situations can give or take hope. In addition, various levels of hope can trigger buffs, debuffs, and special events. So I have Tallulah and Tepsegwe, looks like. So we have Elephant Friend and Sneck. I think you meant to say Duned, Iron Bar, right? That's my one dad joke of the night, chat. I hope you enjoyed it. No, don't worry, Derpy. I found him laying in the sand and I gave him some cactus. He's all better now. Okay, there's a well. Wait, does he not move with me? Oh, yes, he does. It just only shows the main character in the party. Uh-oh, that looks like enemy, not friend to me. Each caravaneer has a spell they can cast during exploration. Once they've been used, you can only regain them by resting in town. Use them wisely. Shields up. Increase all caravan members' shield. Fertilize arid fields. Fertilize? That's so cool. I wonder if this is a thing where I aggro them or if it's a thing where... Oh, this is food. I should have went... Oh, it's not food. I need macerate for that, so I just wasted all my food. What's this do? Oh, well, we're gonna start using health now, chat. Wait, did it not make me reuse food to move again? Oh, maybe starvation is no longer a part of it because tutorial? Okay, not friend. Prepare for battle and position your units. Can I move them? It looks like just front and back, right? Yeah, I don't think I can put anybody in the back. Maybe the alignment matters, though, who's facing him. He has resistances. I can't right-click him. But you can kind of see his resistances, right? I also have healing herbal cure. Can be used on a character to restore health. This is the carapace we found. Item carved on this shimmering carapace would be prized by all and sold for a great price. Oh, that's for trading only. Start! You have just entered combat. This happens when you encounter hostile creatures. In combat phases, you're trying to defeat your opponents while minimizing the damage sustained by your caravan members. Each character in battle has a speed stat which determines their position in the turn order. When all characters have played, a new turn begins. Characters have a life and shield value. Shield regenerates at the end of the fight, but health does not. A character dies if their health goes to 0. Elephant friend, no! Live! Okay, that's kind of cool. You almost forget we're a snack, but we're actually going to spit venom at them. You can't tell who he's going to attack, I don't think. So my 2 skills are Pyracantha Vine. Reflects 50% of damage taken back to the assailant. Okay. That was my only turn. Inquisitive Stare. Easy target. Doubles damage taken from the next attack. I'm not allowed to use this, though. Or am I? Oh, yes, I am. I'm just not reading properly. So we broke their shield. Oh, they also got stunned? Did that skill have stun? I didn't even notice. That must be what that little purple icon is? I don't know why it's stunned. Maybe just because the shield got broken, it stuns you? Maybe that's a part of it. All right, let's use Venom. He only has 1 HP. Okay, we got 10 pearls now, so whatever that currency is, we got 10 of them. It looked like there was a weight mechanic there. Because it said 9 out of 60. I wonder if you can only hold so much as you're trying to make your way through. That would make sense, right? Among the desert predators, they're called gigants. Gigant scouts were ones a predator could defeat. This confrontation carried high stakes. However, if they managed to return to their colony, they would bring back a veritable flood of voracious insects just a few days later. Sometimes one must strike preemptively. Oh. So the ants, when they figure out where a colony is, tries to eat the colony. No caravan is truly equipped to confront the Fithy when it sets out. Each caravaneer builds up experience, which is then shared and distributed within the group. So, oh, that means shared XP means you won't outlevel your teammates. I usually like games that do that. So you don't feel like you have to do skills just to get the proper amount of XP to keep it even, you know what I mean? But Niromancy is convenient for this. Click a caravaneer to spend experience. Leveling up a caravaneer improves their attributes. This is a heck of a tutorial, I gotta say. With some of the tutorials we've had recently, this is a good one. It explains basically everything. Improves their attributes and potentially their attack and exploration skills. They may even get new ones. Oh, shared XP, but you have to choose where to use it. That's what the pearls are. So yeah, spend your caravan experience on this caravaneer to level them up. So they won't level up together. It'll still be a choice thing. It tells you what you're going to benefit in. She benefits in basically everything except health. Well, this health bit, constitution. But she'll actually get base health from this. Ooh. Okay. Is it scleroderm spores? 12 water damage, and it weakens the target. Infested. Water damage, shield disintegration 2. Corrosive mucilage. That seems like by far the best skill, right? And that's so much damage. I guess best skill to me being a very aggressive. Okay, our next objective is over there. I do not have a lot of food. Is this the home tree? It looks like it is the home tree, right? The Emka generally say the 7th caravan was swallowed whole and the would forever sleep underneath the Uwandian sands. We tellers, however, always favor more open-minded and open-ended interpretations. Had Tallulah entrusted her secrets to our ancestors, or was this a mere fantasy of tellers in search of the improbable, transmitted and transformed through the generations? It falls on you now to bear the weight of this question and many more still. Why had the pithy appeared? What happened to Umama, who once covered Uwanda in her cool, cool shade? How may you erase the one while recovering the other? It's obviously saying this is like a post-apocalyptic future, right? Where it didn't used to be sunny like this all the time. And desert-like. But this is like the arid wasteland that exists in the post-apocalyptic future. Thank you, Anubi. One moment, please. You know, last time we figured out how to fix the game title on YouTube, but I actually don't remember how we did that. That's okay. Yeah, we are live on YouTube at the same time. And this game is called Sandwalkers. If you do !Sandwalkers, it'll pop up in chat. It'll also pop up every 15 minutes on the timer. Falls on you to light the path for future generations. Good luck, Emka. Hold on to hope, for nothing will stop the caravans from moving forward, not even death.
In truth, caravanners could not reach Umama. No one could. These trips were simply meant to expand their knowledge of the world, the Fithi, and other tribes. Then, to use homing scarabs to send all these memories back to the Crystal Library. However, as time passed, hope was waning, like nature in the desert. This sacrifice was proving too much. The Macaw needed a sign such as this. We call it a fragment, an ancient artifact belonging to an ancient tribe, destroyed by the Fithi, who would carve their history in stone. If the caravans could find more, we might learn what circumstances created the Fithi, and thus how to beat it.
Yeah, I have my computer turned almost all the way up. Apart from finding Umama herself, finding fragments are the greatest discoveries you can make. They will help you understand the origins of the Pithy and how to permanently defeat it. I'll try to turn the volume up again after I'm not allowed to do it right here. This fragment challenged our scholars. It was a lament in memory of a forest, without mentioning whether it was a mushroom forest, a cactus forest, or something else entirely. A controversial and improbable hypothesis, nonetheless corroborated by other elements, suggests that it may have been a forest of trees. It may have been that in Antikythic times, Uwanda was covered in city trees. Do you recall that butterfly, attracted by our fire's ardent flame? Oh well, said he, better to shine for a second than to live in the shadows. Could that butterfly ever even imagine? Could he even imagine that in burning it would carry away the entire forest? Goodness. So it looks like that's the one fragment we found so far that tells the story. It's the only thing we hear right now, Gemini. Everything, I have all apps set to 100 always, and I just use my system volume. You are in the city tree of Lekwasi. This is where your journey begins. Locations such as cities are the perfect place to find quests. The most important quests can span several generations. Click here to obtain a quest. What does it mean, generations, chat? What's going to happen to me? Foundation myth. Uwando was once covered by the branches of Umama, the mother tree. The climate that would eventually become the Pithy was appeased by her presence. It only became a realm of chaos haunted by violent winds and storms after what the legends describe as Umama's death. We found ourselves in the sunset of Uwando, which meant Umama was towards the east. Together, we were the Emka caravan. The search for any trace of Umama was definitely to justify our journey. It was enough to justify our journey. It was hard to imagine a world without the Pithy's relentless assault, but still that hope would feed our will to live. Helping others bolsters your reputation and can lead to great discoveries. You may leave Lekwasi if you're done. Let's go to sound settings. It's at 20. We'll go to 40. It doesn't look like there's a voice one. Okay. Wait, we have more people in our party now. We have a snail, an elephant, a snack, and another snack. Oh, we are no longer the 7th caravan, right? Because that was the tutorial to tell us an old story. Let's go to the Crystal Library. This is the Crystal Library. Here you may trade the memory points you sent back for knowledge to improve your caravans. Some knowledge requires you to obtain a given number of fragments to unlock. We brought back 0. Weight is a thing. Maximum weight. Experience gain, followers, unlocks Hydromancer, unlocks Genius, unlocks Archaeologist. More damage dealt, more shield gain, more health gain, more max supply. There it is. There's max supplies right there. Okay. Well, I guess it's because it was a memory, not an actual mission, is my guess, Castle. Before you blame me for ruining the all of civilization. Birdsong echoed against the mossy leaf-covered walls, the shifting shadows of which had protected us from the Pithy since the time immemorial. Only caravanners and the insane would dare leave the bark of Laquasi. I guess that's all I can do as of right now, right? That's it.
Unlike tales of past caravans,
The
there was no guard.
sound is just quiet on these scenes for some reason.
Ovation, no sacrifice or blessing beyond the usual words. The counselor came alone, by obligation. The 14th caravan, with just a teller, a botanist, a protector, and an aneromancer, left for the Fithi in total anonymity.
Fithi.
We felt as though we were the last. Some would say that we were the first.
So I might leave feedback for the devs that those cinematics need the volume increased by like 20% to match the sound of the game. All right, Uwando is a vast and ever-changing. The region map displays reliable landmarks you found in your expeditions. Use them to plan your route. Goals and active quests display on the map if you know their location. Okay, so sometimes we won't know where the location is then. If Umama truly exists, she must be in the east, but caravans have much to do before they're strong enough and the route is secure enough to reach her. You may close the map. Okay, Musawinkosi was the closest city tree to Laquasi. It was important for Emka morale to hear from other trees, and so caravans knew they would always be well received and able to get some rest. So we're going to Musawinkosi. One of the caravan's missions was to bring Laquasi's aid to other wanted shelters. Okay. We made a note of its location. It could be a good idea to stop there. Whoa, that's different. So the tree, around the tree, things are awesome. Which is why we need more trees, right? I'm not sure, Excel. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, chat, so what do we got? We got our caravan. Here you can manage the stuff you carry, take into consideration the weight, their worth, and utility. You can also review the health of caravan members and equip them. What do I have? I have a Jimbacrite root. Twisted Scandal looks almost like a tuber. It had a very different flavor, however. It can be traded for shop items. Healing potion, sonnet. 14 lines in a strict rhyming scheme can be traded for more useful items in shops. Massacrate can be used during the exploration events to help the caravan. Can be used during exploration to regenerate plants. Okay. There's reputation. Okay, so these people don't like me yet. You know what I mean? So this is something we'll have to worry about. Emka is who we are, so of course they like us. But then there's all these other tribes. I could also reposition my team to be different. Right now, it does appear that I have tanks in the front, though. We have Elephant Friend. We have Snail-ish Friend. Starts combat with a regenerating shield effect. Wow. That's going to be nice, hopefully. Okay, what else we got? There's our quest. The Mother Tree. Current goal, seek Umama. Final goal of the caravan was to find Umama. Okay. We have to go to the east. We also need to find all the fragments. That's a big quest, though. All of these are the big quests, right? We did Tallulah's Tale, which is a retelling of the 7th caravan, and we are the 13th. Okay, so right now we're going to Musawinkosi. Okay, what else we got, chat? Okay, we got that one. We saw the caravan. We're going here and then to the mother tree. I assume that it's not that simple. Each of these can only be used once. Right? I don't think I could refill my food while I was here. I didn't have the option to go to a store. You know what I mean? We could go backwards, but I don't know if I want to go backwards. I guess it's a +6 to go backwards, right? What does the blue give? Because we need to go this way, right? I can't even see where to go. Somewhere that way, though. It said east, right? Also, am I riding a rhino? Okay, so we're gonna, I mean, I don't really know where we're going, chat. I guess we'll serpentine a little bit. So we're basically moving from cactus to cactus and eating them. There's an enemy right there. It looks like there's pirates. There's a large herd that's worth 20 food. Do I want to be greedy and go back and get this? Yes. We heard a subtle whisper carried by the wind. The voices gradually filled the sky with an ethereal song. The language is unknown to us, but we knew it was Umama calling us. Decipher, increase hope a little. Let it flow through. No, we should decipher. Increase hope a little. We thought we could decipher clues transmitted by the mother tree. Your confidence in us is enough to raise our spirits. So we're now optimistic. Plus 25% shield increase in positive events. All reputation +1. Yeah, we've had many Yo Mama jokes tonight. They are in abundance. Oh, so greedy. It doesn't have to be that big of a greed, though, does it, Derpy? Oh, I need macerate here to do this. I do have some. I guess it's right here. Oh, I don't have macerate. Oh. So I just went here for no reason. Thank you for the 100 bits, Derpy. So it's basically a risk and reward of traveling type of thing, right? You have to make smart decisions as your food runs out. It's not letting me eat this. Oh, because it's dry. Well, that's not good. Well, we're out of food. During the dark night, a light caught our attention. We approached cautiously and discovered it was a fire on top of a dilapidated tower, mimicking a sort of nebulous lighthouse to guide vessels looking to land. Nothing more than a trap set by shipwreckers, pirates looking to bait their next catch. Attack them, put out the fire. I'll get a makeup box and +1 of whatever the blue is. Wait for the shipwreckage. Raid for a shipwreckage and steal the loot. Mr. Penguin. Derpy. I say we fight, chat. What do you think? Although putting out the fire gives me 2 rewards. It doesn't appear that I actually have that option. It's grayed out. So we are attacking. We put out the fire and flush them out of their hideouts so we could slay them. All right, chat. They appear to be lizard men and women and creatures and... You have dynamite? Bro, chill. Wait, I have a bard? Chat, look, we have a bard. Okay, we can poison people. We could do mockery. Deals 50% less damage with the next attack. Weakened. So we'll weaken that guy. Can't reach him? Only the front row. So we'll poison this guy, weaken this guy. He only hit for 6. This will be full damage though. Somebody just heal you? Not cool. Death pulse. The target dies. Oh, if they die, I get the bonus. Plus 26 shield. Physical resistance. Okay, no, I want to kill somebody. Right? You can also only hit the front row. Oh, but they have too much shield. I won't be able to kill them this turn. Close, though. 13 damage if you're behind the target. How do you get behind targets? I guess we're gonna have to learn that. It does seem like if you break their shield, they get stunned. Yeah, see, shield break is an automatic stun. So that's going to be strategically something good to use to our advantage over time. Now they're both stunned, so they should get no turns, right? Yeah, no turn. Kill that guy, get my armor back. I think I'll hit him with easy target, yeah. Alright, we got 13 XP. We also got engraved bracelet. Can be traded for more useful items in shops. And Nepal berry. Caravan gains 5 supplies. And 27, our weight's now at 27 out of 60. Okay. So that's our new supplies. It looks like this can give me an instant 5 supplies in an emergency. I can also level somebody up now. Getting something that's better at killing the back row seems very helpful. I really like the snail, though. The snail seemed really strong, right? No, I think I'm going to level up a ranged character. Infested. Suffers 50% more damage. Deals damage to all allies if the unit dies with this effect. So basically, you put a seed on an enemy, so they take 50% more damage. And then they become their corpse explosion, basically. Does 12 damage, water damage. And weaken. This can hit all 4 positions. Shield disintegration, loses 5 shield at the end of the turn. And does 23 damage. And hits all 4 positions. I like that one. Yeah, I do agree that corpse explosion sounded much funnier to take, though. Good, Belf. I'm glad you're listening. By the way, chat, we're doing a sponsored stream for Sandwalkers. You do exclamation point Sandwalkers in chat. You can wishlist the game or buy it. It's in early access and it's on sale for the beginning of early access. They're nice enough to sponsor the stream. So if you're enjoying the game and it looks interesting to you, the least you could do is wishlist it to help the devs get more exposure on Steam, because that's how you're able to get more eyes on the game. I don't get paid by you guys clicking the link. It just shows the dev that the community was interested and that it looks like something that you guys want to play. Yeah, there you go. We're also live on YouTube at the same time. That's kind of a bonus for the devs too, really. So you guys can watch and lurk on YouTube and help us get our watch hours up on YouTube as well, to get our goal of being repartnered on YouTube all over again. We're gonna take a brief break, chat, run the ads, get those out of the way so that we can continue. You click the link, but it's blocked at work. The YouTube link or the Sandwalkers link? Ah, the Steam blockage. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give another couple of seconds for the ads to finish, and then we'll continue our journey, chat. God, we've already played 50 minutes. It doesn't even feel like it. I feel like we just started. The enemies are currently harmless. There's food up here. I guess I'm gonna go get this food because we're starving. I mean, I don't actually know where I'm going. Like here. So obviously we're going southeast, right? So it's somewhere way down here. I assume I'll find more details as we unlock more of the map. I don't have any macerate. That's something we got to work on. But I mean, these are long walks, right? This walk alone eats up 12 food, which is a lot. Right? It's a whole lot. It really did, Disney, right? Okay, what's my weight looking like? 33 out of 60. So we're gonna have to throw stuff away, so we should remember that. Because that means we should use some stuff, right? We can break rocks. Alright, we're starving again, so that's great. We still don't have any macerate. I don't know how to get macerate. We're gonna have to figure that out, man. Hi, Benny, how are you? So far, so good. I guess we'll attack this guy. The day slowly left us in the cold company of the moon and a chill wind preventing us from starting a fire. Sleep without a campfire, decrease hope a little. Caravanners lose HP. Use pyromancy, I don't have. Resist by increasing rations, I don't have. Continue forward. We lose 10% HP, we lose 10% HP. I don't know what that bottom thing is. Melancholic. reduce hope as well. Sleep was impossible. It was better to continue to avoid freezing to death. Crippled with fatigue, we hit the road again, gritting our teeth. It appears we did not lose hope. We are, however, starving. All right, I don't think we need to change positions. We're pretty much ready to go. We have to remember that health doesn't come back between fights. Also, I am now on fire. We have hope, Benny. I think I'm gonna be more aggressive this time. All right, this is the new one. Loses 5 shields at the end of the turn. And also hits for 23. So if I do this, he should automatically get stunned, right? At the end of his turn. Now, the problem we're having here, chat, is we are dying. All right, they are both stunned for next round, so that's good news. Now they're all stunned. So next round, they should have no turns at all. Right? Like, absolutely none. Stunned. Nice, GG. 16 XP. We now have a smoke grenade and a nopal berry. Caravan gains 5 supplies. How do we gain the supplies? Okay, there's 5 supplies. We should level somebody up. I wonder if you get the health when you level up. Only one way to find out, right? It would appear you do not. Target doesn't have a shield. Random ally. Wait, you hurt your teammate? So you do 24 damage, but you hit a teammate for 12? If the target doesn't have a shield. $36 damage reduces hope. Oh my god. 24 damage removes debuffs. Wait, why would you not just take this one? That seems way better than the rest. Isn't that just superior to everything here? Because you are curing them with the debuffs, but you also might just kill them. 24 damage is a lot. Yeah, it looks like it removes enemy debuff, yeah. But a lot of enemies only have 20 HP. And I half the time I'm not even debuffing, right? So probably worth it, I think. We continue to not have macerate. Damn, I can't get that either. I guess we go fight. I'm not sure, a newbie. That's a good question. We obviously have the problem of not having the ability to heal right now outside of those potions. So after this, we may want to just go ahead and use them, right? Let's do it on this one. So she's stunned next round. I still have some shield left. Hey! No healing! Yeah, I'm gonna love this skill. Just 24 pure damage. It's so good. Like, we're hitting for 24 and removing 2 poison. That will always be worth it, right? Good morning, Jimmy. Okay, they're gonna get stunned if we can hit them for 5 more. So I probably hit them right off the bat. Just to make sure they don't get a turn. All right, so we're essentially trying to eliminate enemy turns because we can't heal, right? Now immune to stunned. That's important to note. Okay, we can one-shot him. Oh, can't hit second row. Oh, this can. Okay. They get no turns because they're stunned. Okay, not bad. Got some XP. Got some pearly shells. Can be currency. And we got some fish. Chat fish. Yay, Drufus. Plant naming should be soon. Probably over the weekend. I guess we'll go to the herd and get the food. Nom 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 nom. Well, food to get down there. Let's do it, chat. I like the game so far. I'm interested to see how it develops going further. But I mean, I feel like we're only just scratching the surface. The combat right now seems simple and clean. The mechanics seem easy to understand. I think now we're just seeing how much depth it has. That's probably the next thing to learn, is how much depth does it have. We also have a giant elephant man with 69 health, which I feel like is good news. And his name is Bankass. So Benny, you're so cool, man. Big damage, baby. I probably do not level him up because he has the perfect amount of health. So we'll level up Tetho. They do not get healed on the level up. Exalted 2. I wonder what Exalted means. Deals 50% more damage with your next attack. So you basically shield yourself for 22 and your next attack does a lot more damage. Parlay. Bring shields down to 0. So you just remove the entire shield, which is basically a stun in this game, right? You Mama's Night Song. Ooh, Mama's Night Song. Plus 10. Is that a heal? I want it. We have to take it. We need heals. They're so rare. Right? That's going to be very powerful. I'm also going to use a potion, I think, here. I'm almost 10. I'm going to use 2 potions, I think. It's because I'm still learning and I don't want to accidentally get somebody killed. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's both of our potions used. My weight's at 46 out of 60. We got to keep track of that. Some of this we're going to use as we go by, though, because some of it is food. So, like here, If I just move 2 forward, that's 2 food, and I only have 1 food left. So if you're trying to follow on the game, on the top of the screen is most of the information you need as a viewer. Enemy level, it looks like you'll get ambushed more as this goes up. Hope is how your people feel. If you lose all hope, you lose. So if you can't just keep taking every negative event you see, you got to balance it out, basically. I agree with that it's never too late for new allergies. I didn't become severely lactose intolerant until I was much older. Yeah, I haven't. Can you change the character names? That's a good question. You cannot. So here's what we're gonna do, chat. We're gonna start a feedback thing. I usually do this when we're doing early access. Getting a feedback list for the devs. Okay. First thing, the ability to rename characters. What was the other thing? Wasn't there another feedback we were gonna give him? Oh. The cinematics are much quieter than the game. Okay. Every character's HP should be 69. Should I let him know that? Yeah, that's one of the first tutorials, Excel. Okay, so we have one food left for the next movement. However, in our backpack, we have some stuff. Right? Yeah, this is the second time this happened to me. It must use it automatically because it's gone again. So if you have food in your inventory, it must just use it automatically. Because it's just gone again. Maybe that could be made more clear, you know? Alright, we're gonna start losing health here because I don't have any food. Let's use one of these. Which one of these would be most helpful? For the next 5 turns, bring my movement costs down to 0. So now this costs no food at all. Nice. We should eventually figure out what fertilize does. I assume it brings back to life things that are dead. You find food from loot so far is what it looks like, yeah. There probably are more ways that it will develop over time, though. I'm guessing. This has a weird, like, tooltip. That appears to have hurt me. No, we're still snake ladies. We still have 2 snake ladies. We just have snail and elephant to tank for us. This fight looks much harder than the last one. And they rolled the first 2 turns. And immediately removed all of my armor on both frontliners. Weakness to fire, resistance to purple shield and carapace looking thing. Okay, let's see here. This guy still has a turn, this guy right here. Hi, Izzy. I don't have any fire. I can heal people, though. I almost feel like I should just do that every single turn. Right? Like, I should just always be healing at this point. We're gonna hit this guy for the damage. It also will shield disintegrate him. It's not enough to stun him, unfortunately. Okay, I can give myself 43 shield. Or I can do 24 damage to somebody. I like the 24 damage way more. I'm in love with this skill. It's like an immediate stun on so many characters. So if you break the shield on the enemy, you see the little shield number, chat? If you break that shield number, then they're automatically stunned. That's a mechanic in the game. You know, one mechanic, you know what we should leave as community feedback for the dev team? Before I say it, I should check that you can't change it. Is the buttons, the numbers are a little tiny. You know what I mean? Like seeing the health pool and stuff is a little bit small. Okay. Sorry. Every time we figure out something, I'm gonna add it to the list. Yeah, they're very, very tiny. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's an option to change it. Not that I see anyways. Remember, first day of early access though, so not super shocking. No, I don't think so. I mean, I just think it should probably be huge. If anything, I wish it took up too much space. Because I feel like that's your important data, right? Is health and shield and icons and stuff. I think they could make those bars underneath the characters 3 times as big and that would be okay. Like, it should really pop on the screen, those big health pools, right? Because that's your most important information when you play a game like this. Crafton, thank you for 40 months. Sorry, just adding more notes. Yeah. No, hovering over it just tells you their weaknesses and resistances. It doesn't make it larger. Oh, it's good to see you, Crafton. Thank you again for 40 months. I have all alerts muted during sponsored content for obvious reasons. Okay, where were we? This guy went last, so I should probably try to stun this guy right here. Right? That would be perfect. There we go. Now neither of them get a turn, and they probably roll first and second. They sure do. So the turn order stays the same, so that's important to note. I'm probably going to heal every round on that character now. Kind of becoming full-time bard healer going forward. No regurts, chat. Let's poison this person. All right, they're now stunned. We gotta kill this guy, I think. 24 damage. Yeesh. Not enough to be lethal, though. Neither is this. It's close. Close enough that the other guy will finish him, right? Double stun to start the round. Heal. Like I said, healing's hard to come by. I'm probably gonna do it every turn. That's our new existence. Since they're stunned, I think I'm actually gonna poison the back row. Oh, I can't. I guess we'll just finish this guy off then. Oh, that's exciting, Crafton. Heck yeah. That is a very long link, gamer tech. Nice. That was easy, chat. Also, look, the heal made us all very healthy and gave us a ton of XP. We still only have 4 food. But we got a travel chest. Can be opened to loot its contents containing a bunch of useful items for exploration. Can be opened with lockpicks. I have 1 lockpick. We found scouting flare. Exploration or events to help the caravan to reveal. Okay. How far can I throw this? Oh, I guess I don't know how to use that. Because it's not working. Yeah, I can't use it. I don't know why. Oh, well. I guess I won't use it. There's a predator lair here. We still don't have a lot of food is the problem. I should probably try to figure out how to use the smoke grenade. I bet that'd be helpful. You guys want to go to the predator lair? How bad could it be? Probably fine. Yellowed bones were lost in the dull light, emanating a blended stench of iron, grease, and animal scent. Whatever hid inside was having a feast. Draw out the beast with bait. Just straight up enter. Fearful, we moved in and we waited for our eyes to adjust. The beast jumped at an opportunity. It was close. We were to move through the sand, cracking bones on its way. We had no choice but to retreat towards the light where we could fight. What's it gonna be, chat? I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't necessarily that. Hold on one sec, chat. My chat signed me out on my streaming PC. It's like blinking and I need the blinking to go away. No, nothing. I can't get it to go away. I blame Gamertech for this, for that long link. I think it gave me malware. Yeah, this might be a shambler fight. We'll see how it goes. They only have 13 health on the big guy, so it should be easy, right? Oh no, I have to prove I'm not a robot. Chat, am I a robot? It's making me do it 4 times? What? Why is it so many times? I can't get it to work, chat. That's a bummer. I don't know what's wrong, but it just keeps making me log in over and over again. Maybe Restream is having a problem. I assume YouTube stream is still up though, right? Okay, because something's wrong with Restream. Like, it's not working properly. And I don't know why. At least the 2 streams are both live. I guess that's all that matters. But it's super annoying that it's not working for me. It's never done this before, though. Restream's been pretty clean up to this point. But it keeps saying, please log in, and then when you click login, it takes you to an all-white screen with no login credentials available. So, yeah. It doesn't even let me enter username and password. Oh my god, there's so many of you watching on YouTube. Holy cow. I'm gonna try one more time, then I'm gonna give up. Yeah, I don't know what to do, chat. Sorry. I think the most frustrating thing is it keeps making me do the CAPTCHA over and over again. Am I sure I'm not a robot? I mean, how would I know? Right? I'm not failing the CAPTCHA. It's saying that my password is incorrect. But there's not even a button to reset your password. But on my gaming PC, Restream is working just fine. Like, it's working just fine. It's so frustrating. Why is it doing that? There is no on-off switch. I mean, I obviously have an account because I'm logged into it on the other computer. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I have one. I appreciate your patience, chat. I just want to figure this out. It's like blinking constantly. Log in, log in, log in, and it won't go away. I don't know about you guys, but that drives me crazy. I think the only way to get rid of it is to restart OBS, which I don't want to do if I can avoid it. I'll extend the sponsor time, obviously, since I'm farting around with this. It says click here to log in with Google, and that also takes me to an all-white screen. I'm open to suggestions if anybody has any ideas. Like, it says sign in Google accounts, and then it's an all-white screen, and it never loads up a login screen. That computer has no ad block because I never open web browsers. So it doesn't even have an ad block on the browser. I can't see my chat in OBS is trying to make me log in, but it won't let me log in. Come on, just take. If it wasn't blinking, I would just ignore it. But it is blinking. And it won't stop. This has been a flawless experience with Restream up to this point, so this is frustrating. Everything's been really clean up to this point. Well, I typically try not to cover up OBS. You are now locked out of your account. There is no reset password button. Wow. Well, time to start finding a competitor for Restream. That's rough, dude. How do they not have a reset password button? Wonder what if I put if you pour gasoline into your PC and light it on fire, chat, what happens? And now it says enter your two-factor application code. I don't have two-factor enabled on this app. I'm not getting a request for two-factor either. I'm not doing fight avoidance, chat, I promise. Gamer Tech, I don't want to be scolded right now. I have enough problems. Obviously, it's a good thing I don't have two-factor since it's not even working. It would just be another way to be locked out. I should send them an email and say you should not verify the CAPTCHA every single password attempt. Like, that's wild. Oh my god. Not only that, chat, but it makes you do it like 9 times. It's asking me for a two-factor code and there's no two-factor. Like, I don't have two-factor, so I don't know what the fuck it's asking for. I give up. Let's get back to doing sponsored content. I quit. It's just gonna have to blink the whole stream. Oh well. Oh well, chat. It's just gonna have a blinking screen on the side of my monitor the whole time. I'm sure my brain will eventually delete it from existence. Let's make some tea. And continue with dealing with this really scary looking fight. That's the first time that's ever happened, though. I've been using Restream the entire month, and it doesn't ask me to log in, ever. Like, not once. It's never, not a single time asked me to log in. And now it's asking me to log in and won't take my password, and now asking for 2FA credentials. I mean, how would I even get two-factor application code if I don't have two-factor? Like, how would you even obtain that? Yeah, I checked my email. There's nothing there. There's a warning that there was a new sign-in to Windows. The thing is, it says sign in with Google instead. So I click that, and it just takes me to an all-white screen with no login available. Like, I can't log in. It doesn't even ask for password, username, nothing. It's just an all-white screen that says accounts.google.com at the top. Am I still logged? Yeah, I'm still logged in on Restream on the main PC. Luckily, it's still working there. Yeah, maybe. Well, nothing has changed. Everything's the same. At least as far as I can see. Yeah, everything looks identical. It says two-factor authentication is disabled. So there's that. So it shouldn't be asking me for that. Well, Chad, I got nothing. I give up. All right, let's play. I did all I could. I have no idea what to do. Why they decided to make it a blinking thing for logging in, I have no idea. How do you delete your cookies in Firefox? I don't even know how to do that anymore because haven't had to do it in so long. There, I cleared all my cookies, chat. Let's see if that helps. Okay, it does let me log in now. Check my phone to authenticate, because I do have two-factor on that. It takes me right back to the all-white screen and doesn't log me in. So I did the two-factor and I said it was me. And it still doesn't take it. I mean, is there a competitor for Restream? Like, does that exist? Maybe I could just use... Can't you just do it right in OBS now? Okay, I'll just download the plugin after stream because that's so fucking obnoxious. Like, why would they do that? Like, I don't get it. Chat, my brain hurts. Wait, have you guys ever seen when the captcha changes the image as you click on it? Because I've never seen that before. So here's what happens. I finish the captcha, I got my password right, everything's clean, and then it says two-factor application code. So what do you do if a device is asking you for a two-factor authentication and you don't have one? Oh, you think that Restream is just down right now? Like Restream is broken? It is what it is, chat. Oh well. Let's fight. We entered a cave we probably weren't supposed to enter. Against enemies we probably weren't supposed to fight. And here we are. I can log into Restream on the web, just not in OBS. What if I just closed that chat? I can get rid of it. There, I can get rid of it, then I don't have to see the blinking. No, so OBS has a chat dock built into it. don't use it as backup chat. It's just the default layout of how my OBS looks right now because of the restream overlay. If that makes sense. But it does combine the two chats, which is nice. I basically do have a 3-layer system though for losing chat. I think it's just being a streamer for 7 years, right? You guys are on the main gaming PC. If that PC blue screens, I immediately look at the restream PC chat to see you guys talking. If the power goes out and I lose both PCs, I have you on my phone and tablet, YouTube on one, Twitch on the other. Yeah. Yeah, Derpy, heck yeah, have fun, dude. Not at work, but with Elden Ring tomorrow, because I'll be asleep. I just like to be able to say something in chat if something bad happens, you know what I mean? Does that make sense, chat? I just want to be able to say, hey, internet went down. Derpy, get out of here. All right, do you guys want a quick rundown of the game? Those of you who haven't seen it yet or just don't understand what you're seeing. We all have seen combat like this a lot, right? It's like a fusion between like Slay the Spire and Darkest Dungeon. So I think this type of combat is not super uncommon to us. The left side is the turn order. I'm green, they are red. The caravan is what number caravan you are. We're the 14th. That's basically a caravan is sent out into the world to try to find trees that are giving life to the civilization since the whole world has become a desert. Enthusiastic is the hope of my party. If hope drops to 0, they disband and you lose. Fearsome is enemy level. Starving is because we have no food. You got to keep food or every time you move on the map, you lose health. Storm, we're currently in a storm because of course we are. Memory points are the thing you send back for meta progression is what my assumption is. I haven't got to send it back yet. No, we did see the screen though. So it's basically every run you're going to get memory points and you try to send as many as you can back to do the meta progression. Story-wise, they're how you learn as a society to become stronger, to be able to send out better caravans and eventually solve the world problem of the world being a desert. The assumption is that it's a solvable problem. Okay? Health pool is the red bar. Underneath, you have different buffs. Like I have shield. I'm regenerating shield. They have shield. They also have this thing called, they're going to do bite. Oh, I can see who they're going to bite too. They're going to bite my back row. Rock Blade. 23 damage, inverts position in the row. Yeah, this is a little bit too small. I put that in our feedback chart already for the devs. Okay, and then each character has skills, and then you're going to use your skills to try to see what you can do. I think I'm going to go a little aggressive and try to attack. If you break enemy shields, it does stun them, so they won't get a turn. So I think that's something I'll prioritize. So that guy won't get a turn now. And he died of poison. Okay, so he swapped their positions. Okay, this just does 24 damage straight up. So let's do 24 damage to him. 15 and I break his shield. So that's shield break. I have 2 turns to stun this guy. I got to do 18 damage. She cannot heal herself. It's worth noting that she does have a heal ability, but it doesn't apply to herself. I might science this. Oh no, because it's at the end of turn. Oh, so maybe I won't science it. It's at end of turn, so they can't die at beginning of turn, obviously. I was hoping that maybe it would remove the shield, but yeah. Yeah, we went inside of a cave, Belf Knight, and this is what was inside the cave. I do feel like maybe that fight should have been harder. Like maybe a smidge too easy for a difficult cave fight. I shouldn't say that because this could be one of those games where you think you're fine, you think you're fine, you think you're fine, and then you're dead. How much is it to level everybody? 35 points to level everybody else up. I'm gonna level her up again. Because I want to see if she gets another heal. Umama's Night Song. Oh, it upgrades it. She still can't heal herself, though. Lethargic Venom. Also upgrade. Oh, they're all upgrades. Dang, we can give her a 32 damage attack. That's so nice. What's Galvanized? Deals 50% more damage with the next attack. Wow! I want it. Kind of transitioning her into full support mode, though, but that's okay. Might as well do this level up, too. Let's not be overconfident. Pick a skill. Raise shield. Plus 31 shield. Protected. The next incoming attack is diverted to the protecting ally. So that's a taunt, basically. You know, the nice thing about that is we could taunt our healer who can't heal themselves if we wanted to do that, right? I think I'll take that. Then we have another tool in our toolkit to keep people alive. I like that. Now, we currently have no food. And we also don't know where we're going. I shot a flare to see what we could find. It does appear that we found food, but I will lose a lot of health to get there. So I'm probably going to do the travel song. Reduce movement cost by 2 for the next 10 moves. I'll still lose 18% HP, though. What's my inventory looking like? I'm at 52 of 60 on weight. I don't have any food at all. Do I have any lockpicks left? I have 1 lockpick remaining. I have a feeling we're gonna die because of lack of food. Oh, I'm too heavy. Tripod shield, 4 constitution and 2 defense. Ooh, how do you equip items? Oh, like that. There's accessory right there. Did it change the way they looked? I didn't even notice. No. I don't know that do my tanks need to be more tanky? I suppose so, since he's going to be protecting now, right? Once you click, you cannot stop. That was my first misclick. We're not finding healing items and we're not finding food. So we're getting a little unlucky on the things we're finding. And my weight has now exceeded what I can carry. I guess I dropped some pickaxes. What if I only want to drop 1? Oh, it does one at a time. Okay. I'll save one pickaxe. Okay, we do have food now. But we are on the brink of death. So it turns out that your main problem is gonna be food. Right? Like, it's definitely gonna be your main problem. Oh, wait. Okay, we'll eat that to give me more supplies. Okay, now we're at least gonna have food, right? Wait, what happened? Oh. Did I get ambushed? Is that a hyena? I believe we got ambushed by a hyena, chat. Okay. Heal. You. I only have 2 HP on her. Now, this should do... Yeah, it does bonus damage because of the skill I just got, right? Galvanized. So that's very cool. It says 50% more damage, but it's definitely not 50. Right? Because this skill usually does 23, and now it's doing 29. That's only plus 6. 50 would be plus 11 or 12, right? Ooh, 5 HP left. All right, 1 down. I think I'll be able to defend, but I'm gonna protect my teammate just in case. God, I really wish she could heal herself. They're struggling to hit us, which is good news. 1 HP still on before the stun takes place. At least now they're stunned. I believe that's a bug, chat. Do you see that? Or do I really have 42.6888 health? I don't think that's intentional. I mean, I'll notate it, but who knows? Right? Who knows? Just leaving a note for that one on our feedback. Let's finish them off. Okay. XP is the pearls that you obtain after each fight, and you get to choose who to level up. So it's your choice how you're going to level up your team. And we have 7 food. Scarab gives us food, so now we have 12 food. We have a lot of stuff, but it looks like you have to choose what you want. You can't keep everything. I probably don't need this much rope. Because it says it's used for encounters. I still don't have any macerate at all. We also have, I can't heal with this person because they can't heal themselves, which stinks. But I really have no way to solve that problem. We also still don't know where we're going. If I do, my character dies no matter what, right? I'm just dead. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, they're going to die. Because I don't have food. Yeah, I suppose that's just GG for that character. It's unfortunate, but what else can you do? We never found potions. We never found a way to heal. We never found a way to get that person off of death's door. I guess we'll see what death is like. Right? Like, because there's literally nothing I can do about it. Damn, it's kind of sad that there's not a solution for this. Dang. Oh well. What can you do, man? These lumbering hulks were slowly crossing the plains. One of them seemed occupied by a small camp of collectors. Wait, some people live on it? I couldn't make it to that creature. I still would have died. I can milk the sloth. I think I'll trade. We called out the colonists in a language they recognize. They threw us a rope ladder. The worth of items can vary from one tribe to another. It would be profitable to buy a certain item somewhere to sell somewhere else later. For example, terracers see little worth in plants they already grow themselves, but they value meats and tools highly. I like that we're finding all this stuff right after my person died. It's great. I'm not sure how you trade. Like, how do I know what value they place on things? So I can't drag it. I can double click. They really don't like my trade so far. So it looks like you have to have it perfect. It does appear that you need perfection. Or at least to be on the green side, right? Which is apparently not easy to do. Oh, and super value rope. Okay, I got all their healing supplies. Damn, what I would have done for that stuff a turn ago. What a bummer. Like, imagine if we had found that literally just a turn before. Okay, so the little lizards have... Do you see the little icon that it has? It says small desert animal. That's a small bug. It says, I see sup as small desert animal. Small desert animal. And I don't think that's how that's supposed to read. All right, that's added to the list of feedback. I'm so sad that we had someone die, which for what felt like no reason. All right, 7 food, 10 food to move through the dune. Oh, going around is not actually... Well, I guess it is efficient, actually. Did I get ambushed again? I sure did. And my healer's gone now. So we no longer have a healer. She is dead. We'll poison the hyena to start. Yeah, see, it's giving the integer again. Yeah, I don't think that's intentional. The healer wasn't allowed to heal themselves, we found out. Which is very sad. They could only heal their teammates, no self-heal allowed. Yeah, it's a weird restriction that they're not allowed to heal themselves. I'm not sure why. Oh yeah, the giant sloths are in the background. Good eye. That's pretty cool. Just a herd of them roaming about. They'll be stunned because I'm gonna break their shield. Oh, I did not break their shield. This time. So, I mean, in hindsight, what we're learning is that the hard part of the game won't be combat. It will be balancing resources to survive on the world map. That seems like that's going to be the hard part. So we're gonna really covet like food. I'm gonna use my healing potion here. Also, I keep having food disappear from my inventory and I do not know why. My only guess is that when I'm moving, if I need it, it automatically consumes it. That's true. We have 0 meta progression so far. So maybe when we get back and use some of our meta progression, it will really change how the game plays, right? but I have no food. You slowly die on the world map, as you can see, when you have no food. I do appear to have found my way in, at least. Man, I can't see. This is the thing. I can't even walk to the quest location, because I will die on the way. I can't even do it. I'll just die on my way over. Crazy. I can make it to this. I can't make it. No matter what I do, it's too far. So I guess I just have to sacrifice somebody in order to walk. That's a bummer. It seems like there's very few solutions for these problems as of now. So it's something we're gonna have to work towards in the meta progression. That's not uncommon in games like these, right? Where you're not supposed to just be destroying everything your first run. Not bank ass. Bank ass is gonna die, chat. If I move one more block, he dies. There's nothing I can do about it. Sad panda. Oh well. Okay, this is the next city that we were trying to make it to. A soft warmth enveloped us as we entered the tree. We were submerged in its heady aromas and birdsong mixed with the bustle of the Emka. We were home. Melkin's Cannon, higher level recommended. Head of the Oniromancer cult of Musawin Konsi wished for us to recover a fetish destined for his chapel. Acquired reputation acclaimed. Well, I don't have reputation here, so I can't use whatever this is. I can recruit. Is recruiting free? It costs 50 of whatever that is. How do I know how much of that I have? Do you guys see the currency of the little time thing? Oh, 50 barter. Oh, I'll never have enough barter. Oh, the shield is worth 50. So I lose the shield, but it allows me to recruit somebody. I think recruitment is probably more important right now, though. Wouldn't you guys say so? I wonder if I'm allowed to have more than 4 people. I can afford both of them. Well, new teammates, chat. Buying them feels gross, though, doesn't it? We just purchased new teammates. Maybe we'll consider that their salary, right? Hi, Mythic. That was their salary. It's fine. Going through Musawin Konsi always entailed visiting the chapel that housed the shell of one-eye romancer Melkon, our ancestor. As we gazed upon it, the canon came to meet us. He claimed to hold great admiration for caravans. He recounted the story of Musawan Kosi and then subtly shifted to his own concerns. He was currently awaiting a marvelous jet fetish to add to their collection of relics. This powerful artifact was meant to bolster the powers of his one-eye romancers. Tragically, however, the nebulous merchants who were to deliver it were robbed by pirates. He explained where the wreckage lay in case we were in an adventurous mood. It's basically a hard quest, is what it's saying. Oh. That's weird. So the market kind of irrelevant, right? Because I don't have enough money. And you must surpass their weight in order to buy stuff, unfortunately. I can rest. The lodging was vast and filled with travelers, some weary and unwelcoming, other amicable and chatty. What was the benefit of resting? I'm also still starving and we haven't even left yet. I play mostly strategy games, Mythic. It's a very long list. So I think I'm actually going to leave this and just immediately die, right? We're just going to die right away because you don't get any food upon arrival. So it's going to be almost instant death the moment we walk out of here. That's where the quest is? Yeah, there's no food anywhere near us whatsoever. None. Absolutely zero. If we had macerate, there's lots of food, but we never have macerate ever. Like, that's a thing that's damn near impossible to find. No, it's the quest we just took in town, the one, the exclamation points, yeah. I guess I should level up my new characters. See, the heals everybody but yourself, which is kind of a bummer. Maybe I'll take the shield this time because at least she can shield herself. 19 damage, 6 damage, hits everybody. Haste. So she'll be faster in turn 2. I like that. I mean, all this feels for naught. Right? Because we know what's going to happen when we start walking. Oh, well. Oh, well, chat. Just die. It's fine. I did get 12 food from that spot, at least. Yaw's Sea. Harmless. The powerful smell of desert truffles hit your noses. One was hiding beneath a labyrinth of thorns, protected by greedy animals by this thorny enclosure. Reaching would definitely involve a few scratches, but its delicacy was worth it. One caravan member loses 20% HP. Wait, who lost it, though? Whoa! Damn, dude. This is the hardest part of the game. It's so hard to just move around the map. Like, I can't even move without dying. I'm gonna use that so I can move. Okay. Use that so I can move. Oh, we're gonna have a fight first. Okay, chat, we've got 2 whole HP on our main tank. So that's good. Okay, good news is we did roll first. Bad news is I do not have a heal. We're gonna give our main tank a bunch of shield. They have a lot of turns here. That's the most likely person I'm gonna stop, so I'm actually gonna hit this. Wait. No, they have 19 shield. I can break a shield. He's gonna make me bleed. 18 damage, that's gonna hurt. Inverts position in the row. He hits for 20, so he's gonna kill me instantly. Right? 20 damage. I only have 18 net health. I cannot hit him. Oh, yes, I can with this one. We gotta stun him or he kills me. I am still bleeding, unfortunately. So we're dead. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well, chat. All of the health damage and all the health in the world doesn't matter. All the shield in the world doesn't matter if you have no health. Also, not allowed to attack that person. Wait, they didn't take the damage. Oh, so even though it says pure damage, it doesn't bypass armor. Okay, so pure doesn't mean bypass armor then. Because we didn't die. Let's do this to break the front shield. Yeah, I don't know if that was intentional. Maybe nothing bypasses shield. No, because this one also says pure damage. And at the bottom says ignores shields. Like, does this character have another skill? Not that I see. I don't know why they survived that. I don't think they should have. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe pure damage has multiple definitions. Right, that's possible. All right, now they're both stunned. Still died anyways, didn't matter. Wonder why he's still standing there. Maybe he's okay. I'm gonna do that so I'm faster next round. Hopefully it helps. We are certainly in a rough spot right now. He's dead, but he gets to go first. Okay, so that must be a bug then, right? $13 damage, 10 damage. God, I knew that guy was gonna be a problem, and I still never finished him off. I should have finished him off a lot sooner, because he ended up doing so much damage throughout the course of the fight. Well, I guess we're gonna find out what a game over is like. It's weird that those two don't count as dying. I wonder why. Do you think that's just a visual glitch? They should also be laying on the ground? It's gotta be, right? It says I have 2 surviving members at 0 health. I'm just gonna add a note for the dev team. Just saying I had 2 survived characters that survived with 0 HP. Well, the game hasn't mentioned anything about being injured. We've only seen death at 0 health so far. So I don't know if that's a glitch, or if they're supposed to be dead, or if there's some way to survive when you hit 0 health. Okay, so we collected 40 memories. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, Buff. That's what I'm saying. The way I wrote the notes to the devs is I'm not sure if that's intended. Not that it's guaranteed a glitch, just so they know it happened. You know what I mean? When you go to, I'm wondering if you go to New Caravan, does it let you do meta progression? Sure does. So basically, when you bring memories back from a run, it lets you do the meta progression. I think more important than anything is max supplies. So when we find 20 food, we can hold 20 food. That's probably number 1. So let's just take that now. Okay. You can take it again. It's tempting to take it twice. Damage dealt, shield gain, experience gain, max weight. I think I'm going to take supplies twice. Although health gain is also nice. Yeah, no, for sure. It's a brand new game. Our first run in a roguelike. You almost could argue that winning your first run in a roguelike is bad. Right? Yeah, maybe. Terracer Reputation and Terracer Roads. still think I'm gonna go double max supplies. And then max weight. It doesn't appear you do partial, so we'll just save those for later. We're gonna, if we find food, we're gonna store food, though. I don't want to not be able to store it. I mean, think about the games that we play on this stream. Darkest Dungeon, Slay the Spire. You very rarely win your first ever run in those games, right? You usually get absolutely face rolled. Even games like Dead Cells, I would argue, are really hard when you haven't touched the meta progression yet. You know what I mean? But now we know a lot more. We know that food is very, very important. The map is by far your biggest obstacle. Combat, not so much. But yeah, we also have new characters here. Pyromancer and Mantis. We gotta take Pyromancer, though. We love Fireball. Choose a Caravaner. I like the Mantis, too, though, but I think I'm gonna take Fireball. Lament of the Sun. Consumes fertile land. The caravan regains 7 health per tile. Wow. Reveal the closest supply tile. Now let's do this one. Oh, so it basically, as you pick your team, it rolls you 3 new ones and you get to pick again. That's so cool. Do you know why I like that? Because it allows you to have more flexibility on your team than just here's 4 people. So you kind of shape your opening team, which is very neat. This is also new. 20 damage and bleeding. Target less than 50% health, 7 more damage. 10 damage, invert their position. I think we try the new people, chat, right? Try the characters we haven't seen as much. I do think we should take a frontliner, though. I think that's important. We can't have 4 backliners. 27 damage. Target has a shield for more damage. So 31 damage to shielded targets. I want it. Birdsong echoed against the mossy leaf-covered walls, the shifting shadows of which had protected us from the pithy once since time immortal. Only caravanners and the insane would dare leave the bark of Laquasi. So, roguelike run number 2. Begins now, chat. Let's take a brief moment, chat, to get through the ads, and also to let you guys know that I am live streaming on YouTube. Everybody who wants to hang out on YouTube and help build up our watch hours so we can get re-partnered on YouTube, I appreciate it. And those of you who are already there, you're rock stars. Hi, Mop. How are you? Thank you for the raid. Can I get a shout out for the... Oh, there it is already. There it is. From the one and only Mop Garden. Make sure you follow her, chat. She's so lovely. Her emotes are so good that in the top 5 most emotes in my used emotes in my channel, she has one. And it's the standard Moppo. Go figure. Mop, I'm doing good. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for the raid. Definitely follow her, chat. Mop's so lovely. Welcome on in, guys. We're actually doing a sponsored stream for Sandwalkers. It's a brutal survival roguelike. Yeah, I did kind of run ads right as the raid started. I'm sorry. I didn't realize Mop was going to raid me. She didn't send me a fax and let me know. Wait, you have chicken pox? Yeah, if you guys want to click the link to Sandwalkers there, you can wishlist the game. I don't make any money from clicks. It just helps the developers get more exposure. The game seems really good so far. I'm pretty impressed. It'll be there in 3 to 5 business days. All right, let's take a brief intermission, chat. This is not part of the sponsored content. A brief baby intermission to show Mop Garden my children. So she can see how big they're getting. First, my youngest is now this big, and that's like the best picture of him. His hair is so wild. He's got food hanging out of his mouth. He's such a vibe. He's such a big boy now. He's got his daddy's teeth, let me tell you. And then wait a minute, I have 2 kids, don't I? What's the other kid's name? Yeah. All of these pictures have other kids. Oh my God, he's such a big boy, Chet. Look at him. This is still giddy. Remember when he was just a little tiny premature baby, chat? Remember? Not anymore. Not anymore. Look at this picture my wife took, Mop. That's of Jonah. What an amazing picture. I'm still not over how amazing of a picture that is. Like, that doesn't even look like a real, like, that looks like professional photography, man. This is just him climbing in the park. Yeah. I don't have any pictures of Jonah, like, by himself. They're all, like, with other people. Also, yeah, chicken pox as an adult? What happened? How did you even get chicken pox? Goodness. Oh, you did get them as a kid and you got them again? Oh, your partner had shingles. Wait, which partner? Just kidding. Imagine your partner's watching like, hey! My sexual partner, Mop! Mop has the sex? Oh no, chat. Mop B was a lie the whole time. Oh no. Oh no. Mop is not so wholesome. Mop's never wholesome when she comes here. The degeneracy comes out of people when they come into my community. Don't be sorry. You're fine. How do you think I made kids? This entire time I've been looking for a picture of Jonah to share. Here. Here's him at work. He started working as a firefighter ambulance worker. He got to pick any color firefighter hat he wanted, and he said, I want mommy favorite color. So he got his pink firefighter hat and went and wanted to hang out in the ambulance. Also, you want to see the most K-Kona picture you'll see all day? Here you go. Hand on the hip, hat on, cargo shorts, boy on a tractor. There you go, chat. There you go, chat. It'd be like that. All right, that's all your updates for today. Lady Mac did take a Father's Day picture of me and the boys. Which came out like this. Close enough. I also got the D, chat. That was for Lady Mac, though. Anyway, before Mop interrupted my sponsored stream with her deviancy. Thanks, Mop. But I hope you've been good. I hope you had a lovely stream tonight. Also, did that say you were playing Overwatch? For all of you just joining, we're doing an awesome sponsor stream for a game called Sandwalkers. It just came out today into early access. And it's a game that we just got wrecked. Wrecked. Oh my god, it does increase your caravan number, by the way. This is the 15th. I almost feel like when you watch streams, you're able to tell how things have been going for the person playing this game based on what number caravan they're on. Like, oh, 800th caravan, huh? Yeah. So let's play. The crystal library we just did, that's the meta progression. The quest board should just be the main quests, yeah. Okay, so the premise of the game is you live in this tree. All of the world is covered in a desert, like Mad Max style. And there's only a very few trees in the world that you have to find and make your way from one to the other trying to find the world tree. It's theorized in the game that the desert is solvable, that there's something in the world that you can fix to make it go away. So, yeah, the green place. Yeah, you're looking for the green place. The map is ginormous. Did I mention you have no idea where to go and you will constantly be dying of starvation? Yeah, it's a very, very cute game. Also, just realized you can super zoom in. You also get to ride a rhino on your caravan, which is just awesome. So, top of the screen, caravan is what number run you're on. We didn't do 15 tonight. You start at 13. Serene is the hope of your team, like how hopeful they feel. Harmless is the level of the enemies. We haven't really dived into that very much. Supplies. Oh, by the way, so our supplies was 15 out of 15 in the beginning, but I did 2 upgrades in the meta progression and it starts at 46 out of 46. That almost means it won't really be a problem now, right? Not to sound overconfident, but yeah, that's a huge difference to have 31 more than we had before. The sun is how the sun is affecting you. The memory points are how you feed the meta progression. Every time you move, you eat your supplies. So what happened to us last time is I kept moving and we ate our supplies too fast and then we were dead. So, yeah. So what we're looking for is the next map, right? We're looking for Umama. Chat loves that name because they get to make Yo Mama jokes. But we're looking for Umama Tree, which is apparently far, far to the east. Because we live in the far, far west of Uwando, so Umama's going to be far, far in the east, it says. I wonder if the map is different every time. I'm not sure. And I don't know that I'll remember the first map enough to remember that. These are our main quests. Find the fragments. That's basically pieces of story in the game. Find the mother tree is the main quest, and the jet fetish. They want us to retrieve a fetish capable of bolstering the powers of one-eye romancers. Whatever that is. The way the game explains the meta progression is really cool. And the caravan numbers. It basically says that they send out caravans from the world tree, and most of the people in the caravan accept that it's a one-way trip and they'll never come home. But it's for the greater good of trying to survive long term. So when they go out and they die, they send back the orbs filled with knowledge that they learned along the way, essentially making the village smarter and smarter and smarter, improving their ability to survive. So it's a very noble thing to do, but a very scary thing to do, right? Because you're basically accepting a one-way trip for the greater good of the colony. So you the colony keeps getting more and more information. They keep getting stronger to hopefully eventually solve the problem of the world being a desert when it shouldn't be. All right, let's see what we have here. Can sometimes be used to unlock new options and events and special encounters. We have 5 bait. This is the map. This is what I can see. Oh. Okay, so the layout is the same. So Musau and Kosi is in the same place. Okay, so that won't be a mystery this time, at least. Now, whether the events change, it sounds like that's gonna be something to see. You can only see as you move. Okay, we found a herd of animals and we ate them, as one does. What's in my inventory? I have Pyrolipod. Deal 16 damage and apply burn to an enemy. Bait. Root, which is currency. Spider Fang, which is currency. And damaged fur, which is currency. I'm at 33 of 65 on weight. I could continue going north if I'm feeling greedy. Chad, I'm not greedy, right? I have 46 food. I can't run out of food anymore. So much food. Overconfidence is a something, chat. Speaking of food, Mop, you better go eat. Otherwise, I'm telling. Was our hand truly forced by future generations? Or would it be easier to simply give up? At the end of the story would always come an ending. Sooner or later, was it that so bad? Did the world really need witnesses? We can talk to each other and it will decrease hope. What? And a 25% chance to straight up kill somebody? Because they're having dark thoughts. You ate a taco? Good. That's the way to be. Yeah, the meta progression got me a whole bunch of food. I guess we'll continue in silence. Oh, either way, I have a 25% chance of someone dying. It seemed necessary to stop and share our thoughts as a group. The break did us good, but we found no way out of this spiral of negativity. Quite simply, our situation was simply hopeless. Okay, no one died at least. We got sad and we are now discouraged. But we did not die. Let's go fight this guy. Okay, this is how combat works. I want you in the front, I think. You in the front. You basically have your team on the left, their team on the right. The upper left is the turn order. Turn order is based on speed. So we are first, and then they have 3 consecutive turns. You do not regenerate health after fights. So you really have to minimize the damage you're taking as best you can, because you know you're not going to heal naturally. Now, you might find healing potions, but they are scarce. Okay, he's going to hit for 16 damage on my front position, which I have 17 armor. He's going to take a defensive stance and reduce damage taken by 40% until next turn. He's going to throw dynamite at me. So my goal is to stun that guy because I feel like he's the most painful to deal with. Also, if you remove their armor, it's an auto stun. So he's now stunned. Okay, this is a new character we haven't seen. Incineration, 18 fire damage. Voracious Ambition. Exalted, deal 50% more damage with your next attack. What if I give him this and see how hard his AoE can hit? Oh, he doesn't have an AoE. Maybe I'm thinking of a different character. Must be. Yeah, I guess not. So then I probably just set somebody on fire because they deserve it. Wait, does it say what's their neutral? Is their resistance to fire is neutral? Yeah. We got a little bit of a mantis hanging out now, monkey. Monkey? Bunny monkey? Monkey? I just call you monkey? Oh, you might be right, a newbie. Let's hit this guy so he's stunned. Now they have 2 stunned next round, which is huge. Okay, if they have a shield, I do 3 extra damage, right? So this should be 33, right? No. Why is it not 33? Oh, 50% resistance to that type of damage. Okay, I'm first. Actually, he's really good against us. Okay, they're all shield broken, though, so no turns for them. But now that won't happen again. That's my 1 stun. Now we got to finish them off. I'm not giving you pet names. I'm sorry. Don't mop-o me. It was an accident. I verbally misclicked. Just ignore me, chat. Let's kill this guy and make him bleed a little bit. Okay. We got 13 XP. That's very nice. That's very nice, chat. Hey, Growlbeast. Yeah, the game's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. And welcome to YouTube. By the way, chat, for those of you who don't know, live on YouTube, same time. Everybody hanging out on YouTube. Good to have you here. All right. We still have 33 food. My team is a little bit discouraged. The large well is worth 20 food. 20, chat. I was kind of hoping I would find more stuff as I moved before I took the food, essentially. Map's so big. That's true, I can level up a character. Let's go this way. All right. Exiles in distress. We spot a group of ragged exiles. They were thin, exhausted, and dressed in tatters. They begged us for supplies, hoping they could reach the next shelter before the pithy proved too much to endure. Refuse. Decrease hope a little, decrease hope a little. Offer them supplies. 30 of my food. It's hard out here, chat. We're gonna give them 30 of our food. Why do they want so much of it? Why can't they just take like 10? I'm in a really healthy place right now. But if you lose too much hope, you also lose. Right? So you have to be careful. Ugh. We'll make it up. We decided to set up camp with them. We shared our supplies, took care of them until they shared their stories and hopes. They were simple people who wanted to do more than just survive. However, that seemed to elude them. All right. Still discouraged? Well, we're down to 9 food. Luckily, there's a herd right here. Let's just do that now. We'll get the food from the herd. This was such a good meta progression choice. We kind of knew it would be, but it's a really, really good one. All right, what did we find, chat? We found a treasure chest. We'll use a lockpick. We found some macerate. That's really nice. And we found 2 pickaxe, and we're at 54 out of 65 weight. Next meta progression, we probably want to take more weight capacity. Okay, this is also going to be food. Okay, we got our food back up to 27. That's my 1 macerate. And oh no, I still have another one. So we're fine. We're fine, chat. Why are you worried? Okay, so I'm here and I need to go here. So we should start making our way south. We haven't really left the safety of our lands, I suppose. There's also another herd down here. Let's go get the food. The day slowly left us in the cold company of the moon and chill wind, preventing us from starting a fire. Sleep without a fire, decrease hope. Continue forward. We lose 10% HP. Possibly also whatever that is. Become melancholic. Use pyromancy! Nice! We have a pyromancer now. Experienced pyromancers know how to create eternal flames that can keep dancing even in the biggest storms. Fortunately, we happen to have one in our caravan, and we are grateful for the comfort they provide us. Nice. Now we're feeling serene. Well, that worked out, chat. Turns out when you have Fireball, everything is just better, right? Turns out. Oh, I don't think there's a path that way. Okay, so everything's gonna start becoming more difficult to move now. We're moving on desert, costs double the supplies. Oh gosh, this is where the pain begins. We're gonna miss that food. Let's eat this now. Bump us up back to 25 food. Wonder what's in the ancient ruins, chat. Palatine vestige. We approached the Cyclopean remnant. We felt fear tinged with respect for the ancients who authored these gigantic structures that merely seemed to grow in size rather than grow closer as we walked towards them. Examine the structure, break the door, and enter. The art is really good in this game. It's nice. We're going in, chat. With the right tool and a bit of time, we managed to break down the door. We entered the main room, discovered some items shielded from the ravages of time, as well as awe-inspiring fresco that remained unsullied. So we lost a pickaxe. I'm not sure what we actually found. There's food right here that's 8 and 8. This is even more food. There's also some rope. We are now starving because of course we are. Back to that again. I know I can level up, but I'm trying to leave it like that because I know it makes people angry. All right, so we got 8 food. Yeah, well, no, I have different abilities this time because they actually come with the characters. I do have one that says bring movement cost down to 0, and another one that says consumes fertile land. The caravan regains 7 health per tile. I don't think this is considered fertile land, though, because it's sand. I said you have unread emails. There's 12 food right here. Ooh, I lagged a little bit there. There's another ancient ruins down. I don't even know what I got from the first ancient ruins, though. Let's just fight this guy and see how it goes. Oh, all of these guys. Let's just fight this army of guys. So they're gonna cast mental weakness. Mental resistance decreased by 50%. They get 3 turns again after my 1. This guy wrecked us last time. Absolutely wrecked us. So I'm probably going to focus fire him a little bit. Wow. Did I mention it's permadeath? We just got 1 shot. Good times. Dang, they are a pain in the butt to deal with. Okay, let's see. I think we still kill this guy. It's the having 3 turns in a row. It's really difficult to deal with. How do you get rid of that? There we go. They're also resistant to my damage types, which does not make things easier. I believe this is just a full wipe nice and early this time. At least I'm going to stop 2 of their turns here, but I'm going to guess that he'll one-shot some... Not one-shot. Finish off somebody, yeah. Walks out of base camp, gets sniped. Yeah, pretty much. I only had 1 level up. It would have only been 1 person. It wouldn't have made a difference. Unfortunately. Trolling aside. I think we just drifted into a really bad fight, like it happens. So you actually get no memories for that. Absolutely none. Well, that's kind of a bummer. So you get no progression there. Even though we won some fights and moved around on the map. Which means none of those events mattered. They were all for nothing. Which that as far as doing a meta progression run, it's a little weird. It doesn't feel great to get nothing from a run, right? You could argue that you should just not die, Forehead, but I think I want the Pyromancer because I really like having them. I also really like having the tank, so we'll take them too. And maybe we'll take a healer this time. I think I'll take the assassin again. Yeah, don't talk about Caravan 15. So now we need to start learning, like, what do you do on the map that actually creates memories, since everything we just did on the last map created nothing. It doesn't tell you what level the pirate group is. So you don't know what level your enemies are going to be. They are level 1, though. Also, you know why I like the assassin? He can attack the back row. Right, that's really nice. That's an instant stun on their back row. Okay, so if I can hit one of these guys for 24... which I apparently cannot. Oh, no, they're weak to this. This is their weakness. So I can stun one of them. Stun the one doing offense, not the one doing defense. All right, so they got double stunned there. Are you weak to fire? No. Also not resistant to it either, though. Okay, let's see. We want to do a ton of damage again, right? I know he's stunned, but I'm just going to go ahead and kill him anyway. Let's get him out of the way. And then start focusing on this guy. He's got a lot of armor, though. Instant stun. So that's fight over. Right, we'll kill him immediately. All right, this is a better start than last time. We'll take it. Suppose we'll get the food while we're up here. Come south and see what we see. Oh, I don't have any macerate for that. Sad panda. There's a green slime goop down there. Yeah, I guess we could actually level up this time and stop being trolls. Plus, this character gets a heal when she levels up. So now we'll have a heal. She cannot heal herself, though, which is kind of a bummer. But it's still a heal, right? So we'll take it. It does appear that levels up does give you some memory. So sometimes trolling isn't worth it, we learned. Or is it? Oh, not this again. Fine. We set up camp, we share our supplies. But the only reason I'm doing it is because I have stuff right here. Right? Like, we have a big, fat, juicy camp right next to us. And then another one. What's slime goop do? Did it give me a pile of... Oh, it gave me a vial of acid. Deals 12 damage to an enemy if target has shield. Damage is increased by 100%. Wreckers. During one dark night, a light occurred in our attention. We approached cautiously and discovered it was a fire on top of a dilapidated tower, mimicking a sort of nebulous lighthouse. So it's basically a trap. The pirates are trying to set a trap. We can attack them. We can put out the fire. We can escape quietly. Put out the fire. Using spirits and gases from the air itself, our mighty pyromancer was able to generate a powerful explosion from the trap's flames. Surely believing themselves to be under attack from some sort of djinn, the pirates fled in terror, leaving all of their gear behind. Nice! They started a fire and we made their fire bigger. And they went, ah, no! Chat, what is my character's name? Onik, Sesasako, Amir, and Kunti. Oh, the skull can be equipped. Ooh, I bet you like intelligence. And agility. What does agility do? Intelligence says determines how skilled a character will be at performing attacks requiring advanced knowledge of particular thought. Agility determines how skilled a character will be at performing quick and precise attacks. We're going to equip that. Who's going to stop us, chat? Can you put this here? No, you can just use that from your inventory, I guess. Keep exploring. Wait, what's this? Oh my god, I'm gonna use so much food again. Like, did I miss something right here? Nothing happened. Oh, maybe it shouldn't have that blue thing then, because it's kind of tricking me. Oh, well, we used up all our food for that. I thought it was actually trying to tell me that something was there, but I think it's telling me that I've already been there. So this is where we start starving. That part of the stream has begun. I don't have macerate, so I get no food from the plants. I'm now starting to think that giving the food is a really bad choice. It says, consumes fertile land, the caravan regains 7 health per tile. Okay. That's nice to know how that works now. I probably shouldn't have used it there, but that's okay. I'm going to reduce movement by 2 for the next 10 turns so that we can get back down here. Vigil, a story told around the campfire, epic tales of caravans past, legends of the antiphytic world, songs of the deadly beauty of the desert, just what we needed to keep our courage up. Yay, we're optimistic. 25% shield increase and positive events, all reputation +1. I don't have macerate, so that event is irrelevant. Unfortunately. Looks like there's a fight to the south. How hard could it be, chat, right? I wonder if it's the same fight with 4 level 2s. Nope, level 1s this time at least. We are first, they are second. I can stun the guy who goes second, so that he doesn't get a turn. They're both doing defensive attacks, so I actually have no risk of damage. I guess we'll just poison one of the two. Next round, he's still defensive, it looks like. Nope, he's dead. The guy in the back is stunned, so I think it's okay to just ignore him. And focus on his teammates, right? We are full health across the board right now, which is lovely. All right, last one, chat. Oh, Benny, you stop that. Are you flirting with me on the YouTube? I see the YouTube chat. You're not sneaky. All right, who's getting this level up, chat? I actually kind of want to level up the assassin just to see what we get. Right? Steel volley deals 10 damage. And everybody suffers more bleeding and it hits everybody. Knife throw hits one full row. If they don't have a shield, they bleed. Retaliation, galvanized and thorns. Does 50% more damage with the next attack and gains 5 shields. Reflect 50% of the damage taken back to the assailant. Now, I like the aggressive nature of steel volley. I'm gonna use my food because it's taking up valuable inventory space. All right, let's see. So we are here, and we need to be here. So we're gonna swing south, I guess. I guess I'll keep collecting the acid, because why not? Oh, I'm too heavy. What the heck? Why can't I move? Yeah, we do need the ability to carry more things. That's becoming a slight problem. Like everything we pick up is gonna put us overweight. Uh-oh. We were at the end of our rope. What was supposed to happen happened. A slight disagreement of no particular importance degenerated into tension, then into shouting, provocations, and threats. Our bodies demanded violence, but reason commands us to stop this madness. Encourage the fighting. Stop the argument. One caravan member loses 20% HP. One character... See, this is the thing. The other one is someone loses 20% HP and you lose hope. The other one is just you lose hope. But the other one still has a 50% chance that you still lose hope. So I guess we just stop the argument. We were trained to diffuse conflicts and that's to be able to undermine the car cohesion. But resentment had slipped under our shell like a wasp larva. We hit the road again in icy silence, which the night sky could barely rival with. We'll take it, I guess. Overweight again. Our new life is being overweight, chat. We are luckily finding food, which feels good. I lose 8 and get 2 here. Okay, now the hard part, chat. It's a good time to use the ability to not lose anything while walking, I think. God, it's gonna get really expensive to move. How much food do we have left? None. Absolutely zero. And back to a full inventory. Okay, we got a little bit of food. That's nice. Let's see what's in the travel chest. We found some macerate. That's very, very helpful. There's a campsite here with a fight. We're pretty healthy. Maybe we can handle it. We still don't have a lot of food is the problem, right? I guess we fight and see how it goes. How bad could it be? They are level 2 now. So bad. They're gonna have 4 consecutive turns without the ability to react. 21 damage, 22 damage. They're both attacking the same target, which is kind of helpful. Should try to stun somebody, but they all have so much armor. All right, I can stun this guy, right? So at least we stunned one of them. They're gonna get hit for 21, 22, 43 damage. They have 37 health. So heal is the only way to keep them alive. Four HP remaining. Rough. They won't die. So I should probably give myself shield. And try to stay alive. No one has weakness on their team. No one. That guy has so much shield to eat through. Okay, so I need to stun the guy in the back, I think. Or just kill him. Just in an attempt to keep myself alive. Oh my god, 1 HP. Okay, so if I want to survive, he has to die. Oh, I still die to the bleed. How sad. You cannot heal people who are down either. If you're wondering. Man, it's such a massive jump in difficulty. Because it's just, you're so delicate. I mean, the meta progression is going to change that, I suppose, though, right? Like, once you get further into the meta progression, that's not going to be so bad. Because you'll have a lot more armor and health. We saw a lot of things in the meta progression that will make us a lot more tanky. Okay, let's see here. I'm starting to think that event in the beginning is bait, though. The one that costs you 30 food. Is we should not take that. We should just suck it up and lose the reputation and hope. Is how it's starting to feel. You also don't get the health from level ups, which is kind of a huge bummer. Doesn't have a shield. Random ally does 12 damage as well. Reduces hope. 13 damage and slowed. Speed reduced by 2. That's not that bad. Okay, fire resistance 3. 24 damage reduces hope. Another thing that reduces hope. 24 damage and 5 damage. Oh, a 50% chance on the second one, it looks like. I mean, fire resistance of 50% also seems really nice. Okay, chat. Still have no food. Unfortunately. There's a little food. But we lost somebody, unfortunately, moving there. So this run's also over. During one night... Oh, so it's the same thing again. So we can put out the fire. It's not a bad thing that's the same thing. That's not what I mean when I say that. There's a lot of similar events when you